point where Alistair's still making toast and coffee. And I am very definitely still drinking coffee. We certainly are.
Do you need a coffee refill, huh?
I would love my coffee refilled, please. Yes, thank you. Good morning, Eldritch. Good morning, everybody. Looking for all those Go Live notifications. There you are. We're having dinner intrigue, I think, today.
Use toast.
Thank you very much. And ease coffee. Oh no, let's not look at the politics tab. That will make me very, very angry today. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to all who celebrate love in its various and sundry and amazing forms. I sent Valentine's Day treats to all of our Twitch mods. And who else? Gal Pals. Alistair's parents. I think we sent. Honey!
What?
There's a jar of Mini Fudger's Valentine's Day cookies. We could have them for breakfast.
I'm going to them over now.
Yay! Cookies and coffee for breakfast. That sounds fantastic. Hello, Alistair, bringer of toast. Yes. The first of his line, etc., etc. I'm just going to check sound volume levels and not put the controller cable in the peanut butter. Let's see how I do with that. Where is my options? Give to me options. I'm in the Great Hall of Zeus. Goodness gracious. Settings. Here we go. Just making sure the audio is still good. Yep, everything looks fine. Subtitles are on. Excellent. There we go. In the meantime, I think we'll just stare at the Great Hall of Zeus. How about it? Hey, Haven. Good morning. Good time zone. Happy Valentine's Day. Local aromantics as well. Yes. All good. Oh, speaking of which, the, Hun, Chloe's, Book of Love table of contents was announced. We have a friend who edited an anthology for Fox Spirit Books called The Stories, I do believe. I have to dig out the table of contents, but that was announced today, and I gotta go look at it, which sounds good. Please excuse me, I'm about to eat my toast. Maddie, good morning. Happy chocolate on sale tomorrow day. Yes. Honey, we have to go out tomorrow.
Oh no.
But here in the UK, they do way overboard with Easter stuff too. So a lot of the Easter chocolate's out now, but you're right. Hopefully tomorrow I can buy lots of cheap flowers and put them in the house. Man, I miss our florist. So the local florist that we really like runs a stand out of the Sound Central. And of course, they haven't been in business almost at all in almost a year, and I really miss them. But you know, health is good. Easter starting in January, just a UK thing. Is it? I don't know, but man, do they start it early here. Like as soon as Christmas is done, all the Easter stuff is out. Hey Alex, thanks for joining in before going to work. Is Easter starting in January just a UK thing? No, very much not. Yeah, Easter starts the nanosecond Christmas is out of the way. I know. One of these days we have to like pour one out for the holidays in the middle, you know, like Thanksgiving, which gets wedged between Halloween and Christmas, and Valentine's Day, which gets wedged between Christmas and Easter, and yeah. Does the wrapper you put on the chocolate and the shape you put it in is of less importance to me than the quality of the chocolate itself. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. But here, Easter eggs are a very big thing. Like the big, giant, thick egg that you crack open that is full of other eggs. It's very strange. it took me a while to get used to. And by strange, I mean calorically challenging. Like thousands and thousands of calories worth of chocolate, which is great, but also bad. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Needless to say, here in the UK, not as much of a thing. Yeah, I think I tried to tell you about St. Patrick's Day once, and you were like, "What?" Yeah, they don't do that here. It's Reese Geisman's birthday. I saw the Trexel birthday message on Twitter this morning. That was very sweet of y'all. Totally dig it. Right. All your calories for the day in the morning in 4 mouthfuls in in a glorious guilty sugar rush. Exactly. Is the Team A Valentine's exchange I'm in? Oh, how nice! The other thing that's very important to me about Valentine's Day is when is Tim? I'm sorry, Tim. I need to stop calling him Tim. When is Mike going to play the new download update to Dream Avatar? That is the Tim romance.
What?
I hope it's soon, because I'd really hate it if you beat it to him on the stream, because I have that tentatively penciled in. So. That is also out, exact. Guinness and mint flavored. Ooh. As long as those are not together. Mint flavored chocolate, one of my all-time favorite things in the world. Guinness flavored chocolate, I would dig. I've also eaten Marmite flavored chocolate, which I liked. But I do not want those things all combined. That would be weird. Oh, birthday presents. Yay!
Guinness fudge is not awful.
No, Guinness fudge sounds like it would be totally doable. More coffee. Yay, more coffee. Want to say good morning to folks?
Morning, everybody.
Thank you very much. Oh, coffee. Ooh, and the mother fudgers. I can't believe they lasted this long, that we saved them. I'm going to take a picture for you, chat, and I'll post it around a little bit later. But they are mini hearts, the little pastel ones that say all yours and be mine and all that stuff. But cookies! I have to take pictures quick before I devour them. There we go. Come here. Cookies. Yes, aren't they cute? I love them. Alright, I won't post those to Twitter while you say good morning to everybody. I like After Eights. Those are really tasty. Pink cake. So what, you want to tell everybody what we're doing for Valentine's Day today?
Yeah, we're making a really fancy meal. Marguerite got in a excellent steak and accoutrement and truffle mac and cheese and sweet potato fries meal kit, which we'll be making later on today.
Mm-hmm. And I'm making coconut cream pies.
Oh, I see. I actually blacked out on that one because it was so good. Individual coconut cream pies, y'all. Individual ones.
We got little tiny... I cheated. I bought pre-made tart shells because I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, I'm going to make coconut cream pies. Little tiny busy week. We will have treats. Also,
because we have another very busy week because it never ends.
But because we're us, you know? Oh, yeah, before pre-emoji. I've just posted a link. I posted them to Twitter. Let me see if I can dig out the, here it is. I'll put it in the chat for you folks. Ta-da! It says we're having a little bit of wobbly Wi-Fi. You're not downloading anything, are you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I have to be careful about that too. It's like I can't buy the big box because then there's just me and I will eat it all. And
the big box of what?
Like After 8 mints and stuff. You have to be careful.
Is the only reason we've not been buying After 8 mints because you thought you were the only person in this house who would eat them? Because if so, I have news.
Really?
I love After 8 mints.
Well then, let's get some when they're on sale tomorrow. High five.
When I was a kid, they were the kind of hot, new, sophisticated thing to have at dinner parties. And my parents used to send me to bed with like 6 or 7 of them.
Were they wafer themed?
They were wafer themed, and I would write little secret notes between my action figures and slide them into the envelopes. And
Envelopes?
Ultra Mints.
Yeah, I know how they're individually. Oh, you would write notes inside the wrappers.
Yes.
Oh, that is the sweetest thing. Oh, you're adorable.
This is around the same time I figured out talcum powder was a really good substitute for snowstorms.
I love how much of your own fun you made.
You know.
You're very sweet. Hi, Annal. Good morning.
Hey, Annal.
Right, so let's do a recap. We are playing the Council. This is a... How do we describe this? Intrigue...
Deduce them up.
Deduce them up, yeah, basically. We are playing the son of the leader of an occult organization. And our mother is missing, and we are at this intriguing rich mansion where also are George Washington and Napoleon Bonaparte. And we've just had an encounter with Elizabeth Adams, daughter of John Adams, who has accused our mother of committing horrific torture on her. But we've also ransacked her room and found evidence that she is estranged and separated from her family and maybe dealing with mental health issues, which are being wrapped in an occult veneer. We are both a scientist and an occultist, so I'm taking a very even-handed approach at this point. Period drama mystery intriguey thing, yeah. It's all sorts of stuff. And with that, I'm going to take another bite of my toast, and then we will continue. We've just had the encounter with Elizabeth Adams on the stairs, and now we are going down to dinner, which I believe means lunch. Hey, Andrew. And yes, I think natural philosopher is the period description. It's 1793 for everybody's reference. I just got my notification, Natty. I'm looking forward to it this afternoon.
Morning, McAllister.
The other thing we have to do this afternoon, it is on our to-do list. It is the last thing that is on our to-do list because we played with QB yesterday. Oh, QB is all charged and ready now.
Cool.
But needs googly eyes. QB is the name of the little light that came with our new vlogging kit, which we played with yesterday and is so nice. We have to finish 193, 194.
Yes, we do.
We have to get caught up. You're on 191, aren't you?
Yes, I am on your episode.
My and Anno's episode. Hey, nice. Thanks, McAllister. Thanks for joining. Right. Onward. Yes, I think there will be googly eyes spared for one of Audrey's leaves. By the way, Wendels, I have updated Chungus's bio now with a photo of Audrey. Ooh, there was a servant, and it looks like they have a blue light of we may speak to them. I think they're going to tell me where to go eat. I'm just looking around for loose coins in the couches again. I think the answer is no.
You will be able to afford the airport latte. You will.
First, we have to build airports. Yeah, so the art in the main lobby here is cutting edge for this time period, shall we say. We've got a Goya, we've got a...
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside
So
down
that's happening.
out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Yeah. Some very intriguing art. I'm convinced it'll feature in a puzzle.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
That would be because it's a Goya, which is like one of the demarcation artists of, quote, modern paint, unquote. What else we got? Shall we go through the
By the
lobby
way,
again?
Matty, first off, happy birthday.
Blind
and
Oedipus.
secondly,
Blinded
the
himself.
reason you're getting pretty
What a
relaxed
tragic
about
destiny.
Neighborly now is you got this.
Yeah, you're in the groove. It's going well. You've got your release schedule all nailed down. Yes. Everybody wants
Fall
chocolate.
of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the
I also
depths of
kind
the
of want to
abyss.
see you present an episode of The Twilight Zone.
Is offered.
Because I think you'd be really good at it.
We should have a conversation about that. Make a note, if you please. Secret hummings.
Secret hummings.
Secret hummings. Secret hummings. It's like Secret Tunnel, but not as cool. Ooh, there's a map here. Why can I not look at it? And a No Fear poster from 1996. Neighborly is in fact a podcast, and we are quite fond of it. I think the servant over here, I'm going to... Remember, I have to intimidate the servants. That's the skill I'm good at when it comes to getting information out of them, and I think they're weak to intimidation as well. There we go. Yes, servants. Vulnerability to manipulation, which is, like, sad. Cookie. Cookie. Imogen, hi!
Hey, Imogen.
Imogen is raiding with the party of 4. Welcome. Hey, Zalia.
Good morning, Zalia.
Good timing. We're just about to intimidate the servants. I don't like that aspect of my character's personality. Hey, everybody. Nobody was a fantastic character. I greatly enjoyed Nobody. I am up to date on Neighborly, with the exception of the one that released today. All right, let us discuss. I know. All the servants wear them, too. I'm convinced it's so that, you know, shenanigans can occur.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
All right, let's ask. What can you tell me about our host?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Loyalty, excellent. All right, fine. Take me about the house.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Thank you.
Has Sir another question?
All right, what's on the first floor?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
And
Anything
what's on the
else, sir?
second floor?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing on the second floor are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
I love that he makes a distinction between personal guests and the other half-dozen people living here. Oh my God. Can I go outside?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Alright, so that was about the house. He won't say anything about our hosts. Let's see what he says about our guests.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
What do we need him? I don't think we need to ask him to do anything, do we, right now?
I don't think there's anything we need him to do.
Well, let's try.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Your key.
What's manuscript? So these are like, one-use disposable items. Amber might be nice.
Manuscript, maybe.
Well, let's ask about the manuscript.
Third page of the encyclopedia.
Yeah, maybe he's got the third volume of the encyclopedia.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Make him believe it's my book.
I'd back off this. I don't think you would.
I don't think I need to take his book. Let's ask if he's got any amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Play a trick on him and steal it, but so I don't have enough, like, action points. I need more action points. So he's got stuff, but I don't think we need any of it right now. Alright, but what I do need is to remember how to get more, which items to use to get more action points. Because I am a bit...
Tell him to read better books.
Huh?
Tell him to read better books.
Yes, well. So we've already read Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior. And now I think we're reading Parallel Lives. Golden Elixir effort points. Oh! Oops! You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest, or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. Yes! Yes, I will, thank you! Okay. Now I have to remember how to use a golden elixir. Golden elixir is... that one. The droppy one.
You have lots of them. Drunk on jelly.
Yes, I was drunk on jelly. That's exactly right. Hi, Lumina. Good morning. I got drunk on jelly.
It's going very well. Is it actual Jello shots? You just carry them around in your pocket.
Alright, so now I need to go to the dining room, right? This is a small salon, though, isn't it? I don't think they'll let me in here. Shots. Nope, don't get to go here. Dining room. I'm late! I'm late for very important... Anyway. Alright, to the dining room for scintillating political conversation. But there are couch cushions! Stop! Stop! Good grief.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And
Nicholas
Jacques
McGee,
Perroux,
professional thug.
French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me? Perroux looks totally out of place here.
It is remarkable.
He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
I did not know.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
What do you want to know?
I don't know anything about this guy.
Surprisingly, you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
A Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against them, our empire went up in smoke.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rules, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
She looks somewhat faint.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Let's see. Ask Washington. Let's get to
My
know
lord,
this
I
guy.
only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
What do you want to know?
The presence of a particle does not necessarily mean a person belongs to the nobility, nor does it prevent the observance of the rules of etiquette, Monsieur von Volner.
Please feel at home.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
And you, sir?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
George is not having that.
There's no banister on that thing!
No, you can't.
Someone's going to go flying!
You can't just fall to your death.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance. Organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
It's the time before six.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among
Oh
my
no!
friends.
Well, of
Competition.
course.
And for
Boss
that,
fight.
I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannons.
Alright. I can't read what that other thing says. No. Oh.
No, I cannot agree on such a deal.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And I am
Okay.
reassured.
Excellent.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the
Show
future
Napoleon
of
how
France.
competent
Given
you
the
are.
hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Reinstate the monarchy. France needs a leader. Ooh, I'm good at that. Let us trust the convention. I like France needs a leader.
Let's go with France into the leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend.
Yes.
I hear your words, and I agree.
I've just fed his complex.
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was
Now
right
shove
to
him
put
to
his
his
trust
death.
in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Thoughts on the French Revolution?
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Okay, I have
My
given the man
friends,
the
I
complex
would
will
like
be
to say a
named
few
that will
words.
be named after him.
I would like
How'd
to
that feel?
thank Lord
Weird.
Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me,
What's with all the
are all
butterflies?
trembling in sweet anticipation
You noticed that,
I
huh?
keep seeing
of the
a
arrival
lot of
our
them.
host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States.
You don't need it.
And it is imminently clear that his support was an
George, you won.
invaluable aid to us. We are here among
won a lot.
like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present.
It's
So
an R2.
I raise my glass
You know, right?
in honor
Chaos
of
Act.
you all.
Renegade
my new
response. R2.
and
Hey,
old
Caroline.
friends.
Bye, Caroline.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Ah, I messed something up apparently.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well
but
as
you
Lord
aced
Mortimer,
Napoleon.
I hope.
Shoot, I messed up. Oh, well.
Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
It's food that has remained untouched. And some of it's sent to your rooms.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Really? That's it? I didn't fail anything and there were no alternate paths.
Boom, son.
Huh? I proved to Napoleon to be my mother's worthy successor. I searched... I ransacked everyone's rooms. Right, I'm just going to get it for a second. And check the heating, because I'm freezing! Would you do me a favor and top up my coffee a little
Yes,
bit?
of course.
And maybe put some of the condensed milk in it, because it's the weekend. And I can be fancy. I missed one conversational option. I think I just need a blanket for my legs. But no, that went pretty well. I've learned a couple more vulnerabilities and stuff. I need to consult my what I know about people list. And go from there. Let's see. Oh, I've already got socks on, Eldritch. Don't worry. I'm already in a hoodie and socks and sweatpants, and now I have a little blanket over my legs. There.
The next logical escalation from here is we put coats on, folks.
No, I could just go back to bed and crawl into the duvet, but that would probably not be the smartest idea. A burnt orange today. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you for letting me know. When I got out in the early hours of Saturday after night shift, all the trees had turned to ice. Yeah, it's been very cold. Very, very, very cold. Right, let's proceed. I've gained a couple of levels. Excellent. Points. Wines and cannons. It's like guns and ships, but different. Guns and ships. Anyway. Right. So have I finished my book? Did I automatically get the level of the thing that I wanted? What was it? It was started with a C. Conviction. Yes, it looks like I now have conviction. I tried to get at least all the skills at level 1, if possible. And the ones I'm missing are linguistics, diversion, and logic. Use your logical mind and oratorical. I think that's how you pronounce it. Wines and cannons sounds like a good way to lose a limb. Yeah, I'm with you. Good Saturday night, exactly. Okay, so I have 8 points available. So I could spend 3 and 3 and get linguistics and diversion each to 1. Well, I could get 2 skills to 1, and then maybe I'll have 2 points left to take something else up. I could take occultism to 2, manipulation to 2, or I can take questioning to 1 as well. Let's do that. So let's take questioning to 1. And then I have 3 skills left I can get at level 1. I can take 2 of them to level 1. Don't you need to increase questioning? I think I've now got level 1 in questioning. So we've done that, Haven. Yep. And now I have logic, linguistics, and diversion. And I can take 2 of them to level 1. Change a subject or avoid questions. I don't seem to be doing a lot of that lately. So let's go here. Let's do linguistics and logic. And then, actually, before I do this, I'm going to... What books do I have which will give me points for free? +1 skill in etiquette, politics, manipulation, occultism, science. Ooh. Notes by Sarah. Cannot be equipped. Assemble all the pages of this manuscript in order to read it. So these are notes from my mom. I have 1 of 4. So there's more notes from my mom to be found. So let's see. Science, occultism, manipulation, politics, and etiquette. None of those are ones that I want to spend on, right? None of those are logic, diversion, or linguistics. So that's not going to help me out. But let's pick which book we're going to read next anyway. Etiquette. I think in politics, we're getting pretty political here. Oh, I don't think it lets me until I've allocated my points. All right, so let's go here, and we were going to go logic and linguistics. I'm not very good at diversions. Actually, let's save languages for last. Let's do diversion, logic, and questioning. Okay. Now that I look, I see them everywhere. The butterflies.
They're in every shop.
Let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to you up.
Alright. Now it says you can pick a book. So I can read etiquette, politics, manipulation, occultism, or science. I'm thinking politics. That's the one Napoleon gave me anyway. There we go. That'll score me some easy points. That doesn't let me go anywhere else. Start quest. Find the place mentioned by your mother. Look at this thing.
That is just instant death.
How many bodies are down at the bottom? Jeez. And there's the dock where we came in. Gorgeous. Gorgeous space. But holy cow. Alright, let's... There was some sort of thing here. Ooh, it's making me a little nervous. Oh, is this one of those just leave it to view things?
Yeah.
Nice. Politics, science, occultism, the Seventh Reacher book, some waiting room design magazines. Ooh, where's... Oh, that tower's new. Maybe we should go over there. Alcyon, good morning, but do please get some sleep if you need.
Morning, Alcyon.
I'm guessing it's an invisible wall. Certainly doesn't allow me to go much further. Let's put the butterflies. There's a lot of them. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. To just sit there with a book. Oh, that sounds lovely. And now I'm going to raid every pot and kick over every chair. And...
Of course, my lord, I'd be happy to investigate your problem, but not before I touch all of your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at the butterflies. They're everywhere. Did anybody... Did they remake the table that fast? Did anybody eat anything?
Nope.
Yeah, they did, because look, some of these plates are dirty. They have silverware and stuff on them. Or maybe I just have a really bad angle. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I think you're right. I just think they... Maybe they waited until there's a dialogue screen and then they will just shove food in their faces.
I would know nothing about that. Yeah, butterflies are everywhere. They're gorgeous. Alright. So... Ooh! Shiny! Got more. Devil's Thorn.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Well, since the cardinal's right behind me, I probably shouldn't pick the lock.
Wendell is gone.
Wendell's, I am a completist when it comes to games. Which is why you can take the average playtime and double or triple it for me.
Circe.
Circe? Alright, and a pig head. Okay, that's a choice.
That is a
Pig's
pig's head.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Alright. I'll come back to you. Okay, the number of butterflies in front of this curtain makes me think secret door, but...
Honestly, I'm thinking the same thing.
What is that? Yeah, look. It's like there's a panel or something there.
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Interesting. Political paintings. I'm gonna look at all the paintings.
A swine and a salon. That's an odd choice of decor.
What? Okay. More books. Books? No?
Books?
No books? No,
Books,
but another
coins,
painting.
books.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
Draw for the cowboy saying these.
So these are
like
all
going back to the
paintings
swell.
of different Circes.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes.
Is it very bad that
changed
on
the
the
way I look
island
at the
you've been
world.
That's a
called to, there are
philosophy
lots
book.
of...
That has to be a philosophy book.
there
Logic! Oh, okay, fair enough. Say again?
Is it very bad that on this island that you've been called to, there are lots of photos of sirens? Of artwork of sirens?
It is a very troubling
just saying.
Circe
connection.
preparing
You know.
wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Well, depends on who you ask. Anyway, that was...
The Conversion of Ulysses by Gurs. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
Okay, I'm starting to get the message also subtly here.
The subtext.
I'm looking for a bowl of spilled pearls next.
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Okay.
Ulysses and Circe at the table. If I were you, Ulysses, I wouldn't drink the wine.
I think our host is overly fond of metaphor. Which door is this if I go out this way? I think this is going to lead us back into the Zeus's hall, right? Yeah. But I want to go this way. I want to see the rest of this because they said preparations. A small salon is where guests can relax. So let's go the other way. Maybe don't eat next mealtime. Yeah. That or this is... Wait, what's that? What's with the lilies? Interesting. I think our ghost is... Our guest is overly fond of what he... Ooh, wait. Can I get out there? I love how there are doors here that just open up onto cliff. It's such a strange art style. It's like, I'm not gonna do anything with the island, but I'm going to, like... Yeah, there's got to be a hidden door. There's so a hidden door right here into whatever this is. I'm calling it now.
There's an enormous painting on the wall.
Or maybe there's an enormous painting behind it. Yeah, you're right. Can't play the harpsichord, which... No, the Winchester house had much smaller rooms, and they were much more overtly, strangely placed.
And much weirder stairs, I remember,
Yeah.
too.
Elizabeth Winchester really had a thing for stairs. Poor woman. Ooh, ooh, stuff! Nobody's looking, right?
Nick it.
You're over there. Okay. La 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 la.
Amber crystals.
Yes! Ha 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 ha. Stuff. Key with an occult earth symbol. Oh, heavens.
Interesting.
I don't know what an occult earth symbol looks like. Hopefully someone will describe it as an occult earth symbol.
Why do you have this key with an occult earth symbol on it?
The goal is to get through an Edgar Allan Poe nightmare without getting Edgar Allan Poe'd in the process. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Or the windows in the middle of... Ooh, ooh, shiny! What were you? A coin! Ha ha! Devoted couch cushion shuffler. Alright, Father. What's going on? Or, I think it's Eminence. I gotta remember. Can I say? I can't say.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see. It's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Oh, I love how it says
I
Bonaparte.
adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son.
Yeah,
But
I
tell
wasn't
me,
taught to
have
brush
you
my
had
hair.
any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But
Typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man.
Who likes to
I
dress up
should
as
think
an
you are
English
beginning to
aristocrat.
worry.
Yeah, I think I am starting to worry.
well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis, but continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your
Oh
Eminence.
god, this has such a
But
sting during
while I have you
filming.
with me, I have a question for you.
What?
Go ahead, Louis.
Is it that
Can I
we're
do
all
for-
awkward or that I've forgotten how to talk to people? I think I'm just gonna ask for a Medusa. I'm not gonna ask him to interpret the metaphor.
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
It is
See you
evidence.
later, my son.
Not the guy we close in the oubliette, but, you know, most of us. I'm just fascinated by all these monarchs. I really am. Oh, that's wine glasses. I thought it was a chessboard. Alright, so he doesn't have anything. Hey, I wonder if our Earth symbol does anything here.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
No. I do not have the key. And I could spend a thing. It's just gonna be an amber crystal, right? It's not the end of the world. How many amber crystals do I have right now anyway? I'm 2 more on my way. Okay. And I'm doing pretty well. I'm full up on Devil's Thorn. Remind me to use Devil's Thorn, everybody. That reveals immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice. Oh, and while I'm here, let's see about what I've learned about people. To be discovered. Bonaparte is immune to conviction in politics. Good to know. Vulnerable to etiquette. I learned that. Still don't know any of his vulnerabilities. Immune to occultism and vulnerable to diversion. Good to know. That's me. Vulnerable to psychology. Interesting. And she had that thing about the orphans. We'll have to talk to her about it more. Don't know anything about Washington. And the servants are still vulnerable to manipulation. Yeah, folks, we've been playing for about an hour now. So while I wander around the room a little bit more looking for couch cushions, this is a good idea to take a stretch, which I'm doing right now. And get some water. If you need turnips and Animal Crossing in the GMT, you have another hour to go. That kind of stuff. Still 2 open character slots. Oh, I hadn't noticed. Well done.
Yeah, you still got people to meet.
I'm guessing our host. Well, no, here he is, Lord Mortimer. We just haven't met him. Meted him. 2 more people to meet. Interesting. All right, let's take a little stretch. Do I want even more coffee? Why, yes, I do.
There is more coffee.
There is more coffee?
I know. For you.
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 minutes myself, folks. Oh, let's go to the Vista while I get some coffee. And you guys can all take a look.
As I like to call it, the Ledge of Death.
The Ledge of Death. Here we go. Enjoy the Ledge of Death for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Just gonna
Down to the abyss for a while, folks.
Bye. There you go, Vast lovers. Enjoy.
Hasta la vista. Thank you, Andrew.
Sweetheart, we're out of coffee.
Well, obviously that can't stand.
There's a few dregs. That should be enough.
Nah.
Hi. You doing okay?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. More coffee, please.
On the way.
I just want to stretch for a minute. He is coffee. He's going to be coffee. One of the open slots is for Simon Fairchild. That would be hilarious, Anna. He'll be dropping in soon, I'm sure. Silver! Dropping in, yes. Also, maybe... Andrew's made a TikTok account! Other Andrew, New Zealand Andrew!
Amazing.
Oh, good. I will be along presently to investigate that. Let me just send that link to myself so I don't forget. And a great set of washi tape that I saw go out of stock is now back in stock, but it's in the US, so the cost of importing it is, shipping it and importing it is more than it itself costs, but a US friend is going to do a redirect for me. Maddie, do not burn your house down, please. What happened? Are you okay? Maybe have a little sit down and enjoy the fried egg of not having burnt your house down. Oh my, that's a little more adrenaline than anybody needs first thing on a Sunday morning. So, I was saying I found this great washi tape and a friend in the US is going to do a redirect for me. And then I fell down the Etsy washi tape rabbit hole. And now there's going to be a lot more washi tapes headed my way. Oops. Okay. Honey, I may have picked the March editorial wages. Hi, would you like to buy me a lot of American washi tape?
Yes, I'd love to.
So, washi tape is like, think of it as decorated Scotch tape. It's used in crafting and journals, and you can use it as literal tape. And it always has lots of neat designs on it. The set that I was looking for is specifically a set of, is it Chinese? Porcelain designs that have been done as tapes, so you can mix and match them. But then I found books and cute little rainbow paper clips, and then I found celluloid film, and there's now a lot of washi tape in my empty.
Also,
basket.
just as a moment of clarity, Marguerite edits the full end, my weekly newsletter, and does an incredible job on it, especially this week.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
And for a long time, I paid her in
Flowers.
and love, but mostly flowers. And what became apparent was this wasn't enough, so
Well, and, you know, we totes respect the whole if you do a job, you deserve payment, even if payment is what you want it to be. And if you want it to
Precisely.
be flowers, it's fine.
which is why there are some adorable anime little pots coming.
Oh, yeah, I found this cute, a Kickstarter that's doing little tiny, super cute animal planters and coasters. So I have that coming for February. January, you bought me perfume, which I asked for, at Bubble Bath. And then in March, I think it's going to be washi tape. And I found a little photo frame thingy I want to.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Right, shall we? Do I have coffee?
Coffee's brewed.
Okay.
Right now, you are the embodiment.
TMA washi tape!
Oh, you could do it really easy.
Ah! Oh, that would be so easy. Oh my... I need to write this down. I must put this with love. Excuse me. If I tweet it, that makes it real. Right. There. I have tweeted it.
It is out into the world.
Please make it happen. The Magnus Archives washi tape is a thing I need to exist, please. Oh. Really, Zolia? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. Golden Japanese themed washi tapes. Kuritsu, can you put some links in the chat to me, please? Yeah, Anno, let me know if you want me to talk to Callum too, because that needs to be a thing! Fear tape. I mean,
Fear tape.
It's tape. Come on, it writes itself. Oh, what a brilliant idea. Oh, I'm so happy.
Just washi tape which reads statement begin.
Yeah, it just needs to say statement begins, statement ends, supplemental. Oh, you could do so much fun stuff with this. Yes. Links. Yeah. Yeah, fear icons, famous phrases. Ooh, links. I'm starting to get links. Green tape that says statement begins. I know, right? We could totally do... Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
Hold on.
Oh, this stuff's very pretty. No, look away. Look away, my child, look away. And it's so... custom cassette-shaped dispensers. Oh my gosh. Yes. We got you, Anil. Don't worry. All right, let's go investigate what's over here. Was there a blue shiny, or is that just the reflection? That's just the reflection. My shiny sensors are hyper attuned. All right, we're going this way now.
Look down. Look up. I'm on a horse.
I just died. I need a moment. How very dare you, sir?
First of all,
Golden elixir.
It's like every book. Well, God, in this period of time,
it probably is every book.
Quite possibly every book in human existence. It's Mr. Penumber's 24-hour magic bookshop. And then the game ends. The end.
Louis found all his answers and died.
Oh.
Actress, my brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
I'm gonna read it now! Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. We may be here. Okay, this is going to be the next hour. So if you don't have a snack or a drink, now is a good time because there's all of human existence in here and more royal jelly. Fine. You know, you have to tank up when you're reading this many books. Oh my god, this is amazing. But y'all really need the internet. I'm just saying. More books. More books. More books. More books. More books.
Some pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Yes! I think we completed the encyclopedia.
I think we did.
We did indeed. This will give me 3 skill points, so we're going to read that next time for sure. You only get to read 1 book per quest or chapter, and you have to pick it at the beginning. So for this chapter, we've already picked Thoughts on the French Revolution, but for next chapter, I think we will definitely be reading the encyclopedia. That reminds me, Alistair, I got my copy of Curtains the other day.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Excellent. I do hope you enjoy it.
Another coin. Yay. Excellent. So, tell folks about what Curtains is.
Curtains is an anthology put together by my friends Megan and Brock, who are journalists in the US, and it is a fundraising anthology to help save our stages. Because inevitably, like everybody in these COVID times in which we live, live venues are in serious trouble. And the idea is that we donated our time and our fiction so that sales towards the book will go towards helping sustain local concert venues. And it's actually quite a table of contents. Sarah Gailey's in there, Sarah Pinska's in there, Johnny's in there. There's all manner of really, really good stuff. And I had no idea I was going to do this until I got an email from. Well, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't think I was going to do it. And then I got an email from Brock saying 12 hours, and I was like, yeah, all right. And like 700 words fell out of my head, and I'm not even sure he's edited it. It is very weird. It's one of the strangest things I've ever written, and it's one of the most personal things I've ever written. The only things in there that don't happen, that didn't happen to me, are the end of the world. And sitting on top of York Minster with a ghetto blaster playing The End of the World as We Know It by R.E.M. as loud as possible. I really liked it. It was a really fun little piece to do, and it's an amazing anthology, so if you get the chance, do please pick it up.
I think they're section titles.
What's up?
The Latin on the green borders around the rooms. I think they're literally... Yeah, look, mathematics.
I'm genuinely quite surprised that there isn't an elevator in here.
I'm very disappointed that they only let me access 1 floor, because look at the size of this thing.
Least.
We found every book. Like, they're all here. Ta-da! But we don't get to go anywhere else, and I'm very sad.
Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley, that's here. Ben Shapiro Shitty Thrillers, those are here.
Oh, God, why? Alright, I think this is the only way we get to go. Ooh!
Oh, hello.
Is this the portrait gallery he talked about?
I think it is.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
My plot sensors are tingling. I don't know if I want to go this way right now because this is where the plot is. Huh? Well, I want to go see if I can ransack other people's rooms. And there's a set of stairs there. I just know that if I go... See, look, there's a door here. There's obviously something in this middle area. And there's a hidden door to it right here. Alright. I think I should go... I know! That's the problem, Eldritch. You're speaking my language here. Think of the couch cushions. Hey, Alexander, thanks for the subscription. All right, and now we have every portrait. Now, let's see what the theme is in here.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But
Think
I
of
do understand
the
his choice,
chicken,
even
thank
though it
you.
seems radical. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Otherwise known as historical Twitch.
Yes.
People sitting around watching the king eat.
He's eating the thing. He's eating more things.
Allegory regarding the declaration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Wow, these things are just gigantic. Can't find the Medusa. Well, see, now that I've come into this room, it says find the Medusa. What was my objection previously?
Find the Medusa.
No, it wasn't. I think it was something else. Well, obviously there are a million, billion, trillion Ooh! That's the gardens. I can get out to there.
Yes.
Yeah, find the room your mother spoke of. Great, thank you. So it must be this room, and now that I'm in this room, it says find the Medusa. All right, fine. But first, cake. And cake and couch cushions. That's what I should have called this stream. Cake and couch cushions. I'm going to rename it now. Oh! Lovely. Can I have my coffee, honey?
Yes, of course.
Thank
It will
you.
have brewed by now.
Just lots of... My mug is already... Okay.
I know, but mine is here.
Yes, a banana is probably insufficient for both breakfast and lunch. I had a leftover piece of cold pizza,
Which is very nice.
which was very nice, thank you, and a piece of toast with peanut butter and some cookies.
Which I would argue was also probably insufficient.
Yeah, probably also insufficient. Okay, so this room is amazing and huge and full of stuff. Couch cushions! More coins.
Man, the moment they invent wallets, you're screwed.
Right?
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
She looks a lot like Elizabeth, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Look at these lovely, lovely back-to-back couches. Oh, I love a lounging couch. This thing is gorgeous. What can I do with it? Nothing. It's just there to be beautiful. More stuff from the buffet. Another painting.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be
Thank
you.
betrayed by one of his disciples.
Thank you. More paintings I can't get at.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Probably because he brokered the meeting. He's got that kind of ego.
The Company by Rembrandt.
Ah, nice. Classic.
Amber.
That was a strange phrase.
The Fall of Phaeton, another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot.
What's in this room? It says I can't go in here. Oh, okay. Fine. Anything interesting in these couch cushions? I love the creative, like, positioning of the couches. Whoa.
Hello.
Christ Crucified by Velázquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Who's the Duke of Alcudia? I don't even know what Alcudia is. Alright, so there's a garden. That's our sit and view. And there's a little bit more of a room here. Oof. I think it absolutely could be a hidden door. I agree with you. There's a lot. Hello. Dude with sword.
Is there a white statue in each corner of this room?
That does in fact look like a Medusa, yes. Oh, folks, I think we are doing puzzles. Hang on.
In the immortal words of Winnie the Bish.
Painting with no name.
Isn't that Mortimer, though? That's a Medusa. So let's go there last. Sneaky, sneaky.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Not picked up because my inventory's full. Remind me what Devil's Thorn does again? Temporarily reveals the vulnerabilities and immunities affecting a dialogue change. Lovely desk. More statues. Personal favorite books, maybe? Another oh, we are so doing a puzzle. Same painting as before. Alright. Should we go in the garden first, folks?
I think going in the garden.
I think going in the garden first is a good idea.
I also seem to remember there's a really fun puzzle in the garden too.
Oh,
But
really?
I think that closes out the chapter.
Ah. Let's do the Medusa. Yeah, let's do the Medusa, then we'll go in the garden.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Okay. So if she's facing this way, then we've got to make them all face her, is my theory. Alright, you. Assess the statuette. Examine the sword. Oh, we're gonna burn a lot of royal jelly in here, aren't we? Which one's royal jelly down? Down? There we go. Let's assess it.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
So does that mean it has to go last? Towards the Medusa. I heard it click. That's a good sign, right?
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
So you're trying to get them all to
Pretty
reflect
smart.
onto the Medusa.
But it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Backseating is okay, but keep in mind the time delay. I mean, I'm not reading the chat while we do this.
Yeah.
I'm very much focused on the thing. On the puzzle.
Yeah, it's always worth keeping that in mind, folks. We are 15 seconds in your future.
I want to consider the optics of this.
Consider the optics.
Because handling the mechanism just sounds rude.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be
We
logical.
all have that commonality
but
of bronze
open-minded.
element in with the marble.
Think
Yeah.
outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword.
Excellent.
If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
So we need to rotate it towards the sword.
Yeah.
Ah!
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures.
Oh.
Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Shoot.
Do you not have Latin?
No.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society.
Good.
Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. If I'm right, then I have the configuration correct in that he's towards her, and the lantern and the shield are making a distraction.
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield. Thank you, Mother.
Alright. We'll use the last of our points and go, I know this legend.
In Greek mythology, anyone
Yeah,
who looked into the
yeah.
eyes of the Medusa turned to stone.
Yeah.
So the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes. It can only be the hero holding the shield.
Okay. So she's facing...
That's it, dude. See the whole room.
Oh!
Oh!
High five!
For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Keep your nose out of my business, then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I don't have a timer, so let's do that thing where we... Next skill use is free, fine, but also, what's... Answer her frankly?
Yeah.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
She's investigating Mortimer.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams.
At your service, madam.
Okay.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Wow. No.
Actually, I'd rather not open it.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Have you ever heard of the Ark of the Covenant?
Yes.
A piece of advice. If you come
How
across
good
it,
night, Eldritch.
don't open it. You'll thank me.
You were saying?
I was just whispering, open the jar.
I don't want to open the jar. It's probably got nothing in there. Books. Go then.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Hey now!
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Actually, right then.
I'm out of. I want to analyze it. Oh, I think that's I missed my chance. Oh, okay, fair enough. Is that a coin? Shiny! Haha.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Do I have a new book? Thoughts on art.
Aha.
I'm gonna need more royal jelly, folks. I'm like running
You need
out.
more pockets before long.
Huh?
You're gonna need more pockets before long. You're gonna pick up a lot of books.
Yes, well. A laurel.
Apparently the first one.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath. The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article. The workmanship on this crown is amazing. A crown, I'd stake my... Do you know why laurel wreaths are used and not, say, mistletoe or another plant?
The laurel wreath symbolized glory in Roman times.
In your opinion, what kind would suit me best?
A crown of nettles.
Wow, no love lost there, sweetheart. I'm totally out of action points.
And look at how much of the room you still have to poke.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
That's not.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
I'm out of action points. I'm not gonna access the weapon. Nope, I've timed out. Shoot. Oh, I need more action points.
I have a vague memory that you are actually able to smash the case and draw it and do the full thing.
No. Thank you. No.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Let's take a look.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Maybe there's several.
Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted Aurora's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something. What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my
Oh,
trust
no!
in you?
Oh no!
Ah, crap!
Jelly now, jelly up good and hard.
Mortimer's letter, my mother's message in the book, the Golden Order. What more do you need as proof of my goodwill?
I freely admit that my wary side does get the better of me sometimes.
Wary? Yeah, like a wild animal.
Don't exaggerate.
But that's what I like about you.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Yes.
Psychology. Yeah, I know that.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves and you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
Not liking the
There
mansplaining
is
here,
some
my
truth
dude.
to what you say. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Yes. You're the kind of girl who gets by on her own and who shares nothing.
The fact is, you are completely mistaken
Oh,
about me.
shit.
I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
It's not.
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much.
Who he is.
It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a
it's
gambler,
Mom, right?
So, your partner is... It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well,
Nope.
a second ago I did. A little.
Oops.
Sorry,
Oops.
Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Oh, beans. Guy who was bullying her?
Her husband, maybe?
Flying blind as a rocket cycle with this one.
She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed.
Ha.
How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Holm and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from Holm, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
That's 2 women who have disappeared.
My mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Now he's... The really interesting thing about that is that there's actually precedent for that exact technique in stage magic of the time.
Not just of the time. I told you that story,
Yes,
right?
you did. And I know we can't say that out loud.
I probably shouldn't.
No. All I can say is that...
The number 1 employer of identical twins worldwide...
The magic industry.
...is the magic industry. The second employer of twins worldwide...
What do you think of our first adventure?
...is espionage.
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
If I remember...
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Yeah.
Don't be late, meaning...
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me.
Dude, keep it in your pants. Come on.
Louis.
Yeah, she's obviously disturbed. She's not dressed. And... yeah, okay.
This, if I remember correctly, is the first of the seismic decision gates.
Yes, I do. I think I remember correctly as well.
The game becomes very different based on what you choose here.
Yeah. What are we thinking, chat? Yeah, this is a very big choice, if I remember correctly, but what happens next? So, Holm notifies the mainland of Emily's disappearance, and then Emily turns up again. Obviously, he must have done it privately. Yeah. So, Elizabeth is, slash Emma, is the woman who just left, who it is implied is getting undressed waiting for us right now. This is... Oh gosh, yeah, this is Elizabeth. Emily's the one who just left.
Yeah.
This is Elizabeth Adams.
Who is convinced that Mum has been horribly torturing her for years.
Yeah. I can't leave her alone. I really can't. I know.
You can't.
I don't think I can leave her alone. I think we have to help Elizabeth.
And there has been a surge of support for Elizabeth in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. We're rounding out the end of the day, but let's go ahead with we'll help. We'll go follow Elizabeth. And I'm sorry, Emily, you'll just have to
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
I have so few action points and I'm completely out of royal jelly.
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis.
I
I
totally
know it
missed
was
the garden.
her.
You just said she was far away, right?
You
in the
get
middle of
time
the
in
night.
garden, don't worry.
And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
I don't think I'll be drinking, thank you.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis. What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
No, thank you. No.
No, I won't drink.
All right, Louis, then get the hell out of here. You're incapable of opening your eyes, so be it. Get out!
Okay. This is going poorly.
Can you wind Tracy's back?
I don't think so, no. We're not a very likable protagonist, but I don't want to... Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be in a condition where we're intoxicated. I'm wondering if this is the end of the scene. Oh, this is my room, it looks like.
Andrew's force bed.
Why the hell did I go with Elizabeth? I could have spent the night with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart.
Oh, shut up, dude. Keep it in your pants.
Well, never mind. Tomorrow's another day.
I apparently don't get a choice. Oh, am I gonna have another bad dream? Whoa!
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
What the hell's going on?
You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
The crap? Whoa!
Yep. And yet, I left Elizabeth's place before I got drunk is considered a success.
Yes, it is. Well, that's going to be a great place to leave it, don't
and
you think?
there are no failures.
No failures. The alternative is I could have gone with Emily for the evening.
You got 10 minutes. You want to play a little further along?
Oh, I really do, actually.
Well,
I'm kind of like, what? We didn't get to go in the garden at all.
Oh, trust me. I played a little bit further along than you. And the garden is where I think chapter 2 finishes.
Oh, okay. There'll be more time for the garden later then. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm exactly with you, Magpie.
See,
The
Magpie-
dining room had been like, remember, Circe, tainting the wine. Don't drink. I'm like, I will talk to you, lady, but I'm not gonna get my drink on. Sorry. What?
Excuse me, madam. I have no intention of getting my drink on at this time.
Exactly. Well, I think that was a success.
Worst vacation ever, mother.
Yeah, where the hell are you? I feel so bad for Elizabeth. I really don't like how she's positioned. I've done everything I could to try and investigate her, but...
It looks like Elizabeth's murder is a fixed narrative point.
I think it is, which makes me very unhappy. But, you know, it is what it is. So we have a second woman who's disappeared, and now we've had a third woman who's died.
Yeah.
Great. Curiouser and curiouser.
What is this? Scanning the line? Oh! Oh!
Really? Alright, so we have 4 points available. I think I'll have some linguistics now, please.
Do you have anything in fast talking, or does the
Well,
skill
yeah, we should think about...
appear at any point?
Is there a skill for defending accusations? We should probably look into that. That's noticing things. Read people's behavior. Use your logical mind and talent. Yeah.
I know a couple of folks who finished this, and they've said it not only gets progressively weirder as it goes on, but that it does really land the ending. So I think we're good to go. Oh, I will take you Far Cry 4, and I will raise you Far Cry 5's ending.
Subterfuge. I could get one more level in subterfuge. Steal items, pick locks, notice falsifications. No, I don't need that. I need defend from murder accusation.
Call Atticus Finch. Yeah, Far Cry 5's good ending is...
See, 2 points gets me another level of manipulation, which might be a good thing. But where's the thing about diversion? Yeah, I can't get another level in that. Yeah.
And judging by the trailers, I get the distinct feeling Far Cry 6 is going to have a liberate the island, murder the child, or become a child dictator kind of branching narrative. Simulator. Well, you know, nothing matters to us.
I'm sorry, I'm concentrating intensely on how I'm going to defend myself from a murder accusation.
If I tell you the canonical sequel to Far Cry 5 was set 15 years after a nuclear war?
Yeah. I think a second point in manipulation is my best bet here. And then I'm going to put the other 2 points in linguistics because I think the book will get us to the level. So let's take my manipulation to 2 and hope that I can manipulate the people into... Alright, let's do that. Actually, really quick, let's look at the books. What am I currently reading? I just finished politics, right? What?
I just really hope this game is going to give Marguerite the courtroom scene she so clearly desires.
Well, I have another Christmas present that I haven't played yet.
Objection!
Alistair bought me the Phoenix Wright trilogy, and we do have this capture card to get set up at some point, so at some point maybe we'll have to pay. Is it stressful, though? Is it a chill game we could play on a Sunday?
My understanding is the vast majority of Phoenix
Yeah,
Wright
I think the encyclopedia is right, Heyman.
Is wander around, talk to people, be a CSI, be a cop, then go to the court case. And the court case has the kind of quick time objection.
Yes, because that'll get me a point in science, linguistics, and erudition. So, yeah, that'll be my next book.
Please play Ace Attorney. Please.
Okay, so with the 2 points in linguistics, 1 more point will get me the skill, and then that takes my manipulation to 2, and skill use is now free. X! Yes, skill use is free. That's good. Good. I need free skill use. Okay, let's do this.
I'm not sure how much of Ace Attorney is reading, but I think a reasonable amount of it.
What?
Congratulations. That's the end of chapter 1.
I'm accused of murder and you end the game. How very dare you?
How very Europe.
Okay, so let's run through the credits and then we have the other chapters installed, right?
All 5.
Wow.
It gets intense, doesn't it?
It does. I'm like, wait, I must defend myself. From what little I've played is chill. Okay. It's very text heavy, but I don't remember the first game being that long. Is it narrated or is it just text? Because if it's... Yeah, there's 5 chapters. This is the end of chapter 1.
I should also point out,
and there's a psychologist on the credits, that's correct.
We actually have...
Additional beer programmer? Jack of all trades. Excellent addition to the team. I'm sorry, I'm devoted to the credits now.
We actually have the live-action Ace Attorney movie, which unfortunately has never been released with English subtitles. So it's only available dubbed or subbed in German. And it is apparently like the musical fights in Scott Pilgrim.
Voice actors, here we go. Any names I
Nathan
recognize?
Rippey, B.B. Jacob.
I don't recognize any of them. But there's another character there I've never met being named.
But yeah, it's apparently like the music fights in Scott Pilgrim. Like he'll yell, "Objection!" and a wave of force will blow across the courtroom.
I need to play this.
We have the movie.
Yes, but we have 4 more chapters of this first. Beer programmer. Yeah, exactly, right? This is fascinating.
Beer programmer. His name's Chad. Wears shorts and flip-flops all the time.
Runner silhouette, running fast, free icon.
There are Ace Attorney musicals.
Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord.
Because we're going to need them.
Wow. I have the, pin that he gets. I have it as a physical pin. I wear it on my suit jacket in court. It's my geek... Oh, choose a quest. Oh, you can go back and replay chapters?
Yes.
Start from the Conclave. Where's my mother? Oh. I didn't even do the Nightmare or the Maze.
No,
or those
got
are
there yet. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can start at the top of any chapter.
Oh.
And you can replay individual quests.
So I've done Off the Coast of England, Night Stroll, Wines and Cannons, and Gorgon. Next up is Where's My Mother, The Nightmare, and The Maze. Well, that sounds like the garden, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
From the Conclave, The Spearhead. Mom doesn't show up till chapter 4. Obviously, she's not dead. Chapter 5, The Final Vote. Ah, fascinating. Choose a quest. So next up is Where's My Mother, right?
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
And then so that I'm sure it's saved, and then we'll wrap up the stream. Thank you, Ed Fortune. Thanks for subscribing.
Cheers, Ed. Also, morning, Ed.
All right, Where's My Mother?
Hello, my name is Sigmund Freud.
Read letters from or to address to the other guests. See, mail fraud is an important investigation tool.
You done?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Without your
Mom
mother,
is going to end up
hundreds of men
isn't
of the
she?
cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord
very
Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wulm,
Also, are we taking
Minister
bets
of
on whether or
Religious
not
Affairs,
the
and
Emily
Jacques
that you see
Peroux,
Mom holding a gun on
French
is Emily or her
Revolutionary
sister?
Tribunal judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet. Monsieur
Okay.
de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of
That's
Elizabeth
alarming.
Adams.
What a pose! Wow! Oh, pick your next book, please.
While you defend your life.
For the love of hell. There's the encyclopedia. Thoughts on Men and Society, 1 of 5. Notes by de Richet, 1 of 4. Oh, so you can only get 1 per chapter, I'm guessing. So we'll start with the encyclopedia, I think, because that gives us bang for our buck. We get 3 skills. With very little context, this group of individuals looks like it would make a complicated an X, a Y, and a Z walk into a bar joke. Yeah, very much so. So let's go with the encyclopedia. That gives us 3 skills. All right. Are we ready? We're going to start the quest. We're going to get through the initial dialogue. Or should we just stop here? Let's go a little bit further. Are there any other streams that are starting up at noon that we're going to run across? I don't think so, if I remember correctly. I can read 3 books? What? Woo!
Have you leveled up so you can equip multiple books now?
In all my copious spare time, I can absorb vast tracts of knowledge. Logic, etiquette, erudition, manipulation, occultism, and science. I'm thinking occultism and science are next up. I can read a lot of books. Great, thanks, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Hang on. Here's where I am currently. Oh, the blue ones are what I'm reading. Oh, nice. Skill use is free. Excellent. So as soon as I get everything to level 2, then it saves me a lot of effort, which would be good. So 1 more point to level 2, 1 more point to level 2. So next time I can take science, occultism. 4 experience points will let me take these 3 skills to 2 after the next chapter, which would be good. Because when they're free, then it makes it a lot easier. All right. These are all things that I'm learning. I'm not very good at seductive, apparently.
Hey, baby.
It's called Prince of Amber. Oh, of course it is. That was the book. That was the Zelazny book we found in the... Oh, that makes me happy. Happy cameo. An apprentice. Your experience increases by 5% for all the books you read. Things I've completed. Oh, this is the Joat skill. I'm just missing linguistics. Okay, good. More experience. Ooh, good. Good. Tactless. Indiscreet and brutal. No. That's for failed confrontations. You'll pardon me if we won't be getting there.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that, shall we? Spy. Oh, these are the things you get for investigating the people. I've got all of von Werner. Use no consumables during a quest. Well, that's gonna wait a while.
What writing have you got on Anna?
Godoy, Washington, Holmes, Bonaparte, Piachi, Emily, Mortimer, Adams. I don't know if we'll discover all of her immunities and vulnerabilities. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? You stand accused of murder. I unlocked Joanne. Excellent. That's his office?
Oh my
Bloody hell.
Lord.
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you. I wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you. When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that you would help us find your mother. But an act of horrific violence occurred during the night. And I do not know if this is linked to the disappearance of Sarah.
What do you mean?
What are you getting at? What act of violence?
We found Elizabeth Adams' body in her room.
He's a fancy
She was
Lucas.
brutally murdered, stabbed several times.
He is.
I'll get straight to the point, Louis. According to the initial elements at my disposal, you were the last person to see her alive.
That's correct.
Yes, last night we, Do you suspect me?
I want you to tell me everything that happened last night and leave nothing out. Tell me, how did the evening begin?
I could cast a diversion, or I could be honest, which was I was talking to Elizabeth. I won't give up Elizabeth's secret,
No.
but I don't think I need to deny that I was talking to her.
Duchess Hillsborough and I were returning to our rooms when Elizabeth came up to us.
That's accurate.
She was in a state of panic and insisted that she needed to speak to me. She said she feared for her life. I took my leave of the Duchess and followed Elizabeth to her room.
Continue.
She insisted we have a drink, without which she refused to confide anything.
What exactly did she want to speak about?
She thought she'd seen my mother.
She claimed she saw my mother the previous evening on the cliff, if I remember correctly.
Interesting. I will send someone as soon as possible. But do go on.
I refused to go on drinking with her. She already seemed drunk and her conversation became confused. So, then she ordered me to get out. If only I'd stayed.
Don't blame yourself, Louis. How could you have known? But thank you for this new information. Louis, I shan't hide the fact that this tragedy puts me in a very delicate situation. I cannot risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed. I must reassure my guests, and justice will be done. And for that to happen, I must ask for your help.
Why is that?
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted you. Listen, Louis. Find out who could have committed this murder. I refuse to believe that one of my guests is the murderer. I want to know who is responsible for this. And I trust you. You have my backing. You must stop at nothing. Can I count on you?
Of course. How would you like me to proceed?
Maybe you could start by going to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked in her room.
Can you tell me anything else about what happened?
Now, Louis, I wouldn't want to influence you. Get over there and form your own opinion.
Do you have any suspects in mind, my lord?
I spent most of the night talking with Sir Gregory and His Eminence Piaggi. So I think you can remove them from the list of suspects. Monsieur Bonaparte and President Washington left the party after midnight, I believe. They were tired and went up to bed.
I hear a parrot.
Me too.
Also, what is the giant sunken pit in his foyer? Folks, there aren't really police. They'd have to, like, row a boat to the mainland and get someone and come back.
Not saying that can't be done.
But it's unlikely.
It's a lot.
The one they're standing right on the edge of. You see
It's
that
like a
big
fire
round
pit.
sunken area? I want to know what that is. I don't think he was technically arrested, but I have a feeling we can expect some
We all
people
ignore
to
the
be
pit.
upset at us and assume that we're responsible. I have no royal jelly left. I'm unhappy. That's true. I feel like murder is a row a boat to the mainland situation.
Right. I'll get over there immediately.
Thank you, Louis. Now, once you've finished, come back and let me know your findings.
He is. He's fancy
I'll be waiting.
Lucas.
And Louis,
you've got permission to search through the guests' rooms. They've all been notified and they agree.
Hello, Louis. You didn't kill her, did you? Really?
All right, we're gonna wrap up here pretty quick, but I just have to see.
Madras
What
says
the
what?
hell is this? Why do you have an oubliette in your dining room? Yeah, I'm scratching my head there too, Louis. What the hell is that?
I'm gonna jump it.
Just wow. Okay. It's for the trash. There's a trash compactor down at the bottom, right? It's where the director walks up from at the end of the movie, right?
Oh, hey now.
Okay. Well, we will leave searching the. Why is he always right behind us whenever this starts? It's a little ominous. All right. Well, we will leave ransacking the couch cushions of this office for another day. Yes, we've seen that it exists. We're trying very hard to let Mike have a chance to stream it first, because otherwise I'm gonna tack it on as shenanigans one of these nights.
Avatar.
Exactly. You slide down the pit and become Batman? Yeah, that would work. All right. Thank you, everybody, very much for joining us. Let the fine folks know where we'll be the rest of this week.
You can next find us on Wednesday when we will be continuing Mako and the Red Granny, and also talking to Matt fucking Wallace about Bump, Savage Legion, and various other things.
Yep.
That will be a double-hander interview. Margaret and myself will be conducting it.
Because Matt's my friend too, and I want to have a chance to chat with him.
Yes.
So we're going to try something a little different.
Then we'll be back here next Sunday for more high society crimes and unnecessary pits.
Yeah, that'll be next week's stream title, Unnecessary Pits.
Unnecessary Pits. And we don't actually have any extracurricular stuff on at the moment. Because we've done all of it. What?
I thought the bird said something. Oh, Annal!
Oh.
Pity.
Oh.
Oh. Also, I totally need to have a rap silence emoji made as soon as possible.
We will. Do you want me to put up the link to the RQ Friday on Twitter after this?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay.
If you go to Rusty Quill, you'll find the Dianea house that we did last Friday over there.
Yeah. And we're hoping to do the other stuff in the Dianea House series.
If people liked it, we'll hope and they'll give us feedback, and we'll schedule the other chapters.
So if you liked it, please give us feedback, and we'll schedule the other chapters. My newsletter's out on Friday. I promise it will not be full of righteous anger this week, but probably just reviews of cookies. That's a clever lie. There's some wrestling stuff in this week. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Have a good Valentine's Day for anybody who celebrates love in any form.
Mm-hmm. And remember, all forms of love are valid.
Yes, very much so. We are going to make a fancy meal and a nice dessert, and might watch that movie at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, A Matter of Life and Death, which is one of the best British movies, one of the best movies ever made, is on at 2:15 today. It is profoundly lovely. I am not sure whether I'm in the right emotional headspace for it.
Because it's totes emotion.
Because it's totes emotion. But if you want basically 107 minutes of very sweet, posh, post-World War II cuddle in movie form, then it's on, and it's wonderful.
Right. And we will see you on the TikToks. Where
Probably
we've
in about
had
half an hour.
a follow-up request for the office tour. So
Yeah, I'm about to go rough that out.
we'll go work on that now. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
Alrighty.
Have a great rest of your weekend / time zone, everybody. We'll
Enjoy
see
the
you
book,
later.
Kirstitsu. Yes, Kirstitsu.
Curtain's book you mentioned last time arrived. Oh, great. Fantastic. Enjoy. Yeah, I have some reading to do today as well.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds good.
And some Lego to finish.
Yay, Lego! More Marvel movies than Lego?
Maybe more Marvel movies than Lego.
Awesome.
Maybe Iron Man 2.
So, because then we can get to Iron Man 3. Yeah. Okay.
Which is the good one.
Yeah. Rightio. Take care, everybody.